Hi, hello, welcome to Edimon Weekly Webinar. Today we are going to introduce your expert who has secured a job in Atlassian company. This company is an Australian-based company, and it is a very hard to secure, and it's a very hard to secure. Yeah. So, but our today guest Ishwar Priya has broken down the barrier and has secured job over there and has secured 85 lakhs package, which is way beyond. And can you guess her age? So her age is just 21, who is at her final year at Andhra University College of Engineering and studying computer science engineering. So without waiting, let's call Ishwari on the stage. Welcome, Ishwari.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
So firstly, congrats on securing job at Atlassian, which is a dream for many people and are very tough. It's very tough. I mean, many people message me that how did she get? Is it true? Is it false? Everyone asking the questions. So
Yeah, honestly speaking, like it was a kind of a dream, and like I
yeah.
was surprised myself.
So many of the audience, when I kept the poster, right? So just 2 days back, we announced that Ishwar Priya, she's at Atlassian, we kept. So everyone are messaging us on Instagram, flooding us with messages. How did she get? What did she study? Everyone wants to know your journey. So we prepared some certain questions, but because of the audience and everything, the whole thing has scenario has been changed. So Ishwari, I mean, why did you choose computer science first? I mean, do you want to secure computer science job, or do you have any other goals?
Uh, well, there are various reasons for that. Firstly, computer science stream offers different job opportunities. Like there are different streams which you can get into. Basically, there's data science, there's machine learning, there's artificial intelligence, or software development, and UI UX designing, and also uh, you get plenty of opportunities once you get into computer science. That's one part, and apart from that, all these opportunities as well, like they compensate pretty well. And also, I have an older brother. He's like my role model, and he also belongs to CSE stream, so I wanted to like follow his footsteps.
Nice. So, when you joined your engineering, right? At which year you have joined? Like 2018,
2019,
2019.
2019, yes.
So, I mean, what do you used to do in free time? I mean, so from 2020, you have the complete COVID scenario. So,
Yes.
mostly you stay at home with no college.
Yes.
So, and what did you do in your free time? I mean, what are your hobbies basically? I mean, so to get that job, we need some determination and study, work hard, work hard. But what did you do?
Okay. So basically, in my COVID, I mean, in the COVID time, like there's a tech hub, there's a AU tech hub, and they offered Coursera for free for all the Andhra University students,
Yeah.
and I got opportunity to learn many things from that. Uh, the the Coursera. Like I've gone through different courses of data structures and algorithms, and apart from that, I learned many new programming languages from Coursera as well. And yeah, so basically, my coding journey started from the COVID time, and also like in order to just relieve the stress and all, I watch anime.
Anime. Okay, I think all the anime fans might, they are doing party now. So I also got one anime fan extra along with us. So when you said you did some courses in Coursera, I mean, what
Yeah.
kind of courses and certifications you have done? I mean, with this related
Okay.
to studies.
Okay, so I've taken around 3 to 4 courses related to data structures and algorithms. It was by University of San Diego, and apart from that, I did a Python course from Michigan University as well. And
Okay.
for learning C, I've done a course which is on edX platform. It's provided by Dartmouth University. So my coding began with the C language itself. I've learned C language, and from there I learned data structures and algorithms. And parallelly, I've learned C++ and Python programming languages. And since I've learned whenever I learn any sort of new topic, I try to practice problems related to that. So I've used HackerRank, Geeks for Geeks, Lead Code platforms for that.
Hmm. Acha. So, when did you start this? I mean, are you in first year or second year? That which was the time?
Yes, it's in my first year itself, like in the midway of first year.
Okay. So in first year, I have started. I mean, during my first year, me and my batch, what we used to do is simply whenever we get a freedom, we'll go some nice movie and we'll enjoy everything. So, but you have utilized properly. So that's the reason, your success has only led to this, it's very nice.
Thank you.
So, when did you start doing your internships? I mean, we have seen in the poster also, right? So, you have done an internship in this company, that company. Like when? I mean, which year you did started?
So, like in my first year, I was not really familiar with all the internships and stuff, and I didn't in my first year. When I was in my first year, there's like no one to guide me. However,
Mm.
like I went through different YouTube channels, and I was active on LinkedIn platform, and all this just gave me so many insights into how beneficial these internships are, and like in the from the beginning of my second year, I started like applying to different companies. It's just not MNCs. I've applied to many startups as well. I've got many rejections. We can simply say I've got 30 plus rejections. However, that I did not give up with that. I still kept applying, and so the first opportunity that I received is Samsung. However, that's on campus. Like there was a coding contest, and around 10 to 15 members were shortlisted from that coding contest, and we were assigned with different projects, and we were also given some mentors as well. So that was my first internship at Samsung, and the second one I've applied it online, was somewhere like at the end of my second year. That's for Morgan Stanley, and I got a call from them in my third year, like mid of third year, uh, like as soon as my first semester complete. I mean, third year first semester completed.
Okay.
So there was a coding, there was a resume shortlisting round, and once that's done, there was a coding test, and after that there was a technical round, and after that there was a HR round. So I cleared all the rounds, and I got an opportunity to work at Morgan Stanley. Uh, yeah, and after that, probably in my fourth year, I even applied for Amazon as well, and that's when I even applied for the Atlassian and all. Uh, and that's how, it's basically the networking which helped me in knowing all the opportunities
Yeah,
that are
networking is
available.
always
Yeah.
mandatory and it's very important for the
Yes,
growth.
yes, totally.
What kind of skills, I mean, when you applied for the internship, what kind of skills, Samsung, that is your first intern company. So what
Yeah.
skill they asked you? I mean, what did you apply?
They didn't really expect any sort of skills from us. The only thing that they expected is to be good at coding. Like there was, like I mentioned, there was just only a single coding test, and it's related to graphs, trees, and arrays. So what they want is, they are just expecting good knowledge on data structures and algorithms. Once that's done, from that internship, I got to know some of the machine learning concepts, and apart from that, I also got an opportunity to work on Android development.
Okay. So the second company, what did their
And
skills they ask?
in Morgan Stanley as well, they did not expect any skills. They only want a good grasp on all the data structure concepts. And apart from that, they did expect a few good projects as well from the resume. Since resume review is one of
Yeah.
the part of the hiring process, obviously we should have at least one good internship, or any sort of volunteer experience or mentoring experience. Those are the things which Morgan Stanley expected.
Okay. So, I mean, mostly in your free time, I mean, what do you do exactly? I mean, yeah, you told me that you used to coding, you learned
Mm.
languages and Coursera and everything. But
Yeah.
after the college started, like in
Mm.
2021, mostly because after the COVID. So,
Okay.
I mean, during your free time, I mean, what do you used to do?
Okay. So my hobbies are like I watch anime, and I'm really like curious. Like anime అనేది ఓన్లీ వీక్లీ వన్స్ రిలీజ్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. సో ఆ
అవును.
క్యూరియాసిటీ తట్టుకోలేక like they release the next chapters as well in form of manga. I read manga as well.
యాహ్! యాహ్! హ్మ్.
Yeah.
సో, యానిమే ఫ్యాన్స్ అందరూ సింపుల్ అయిపోండి. సో, నెక్స్ట్ అట్లాసియన్ జర్నీ. ఐ మీన్
Yeah.
ఫోర్త్ ఇయర్‌లో ఎలాగో ప్లేస్‌మెంట్స్ అంటూ ఉంటాయి. సో,
Mm.
ప్లేస్‌మెంట్స్ టైమ్‌లో ఐ మీన్
Mm.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్‌లీ ఎన్ని కంపెనీస్ అప్లై చేసావు? ఐ మీన్ వై అట్లాసియన్? అని నీకు ముందే
Okay.
తెలుసా అట్లాసియన్ కంపెనీ గురించి?
యెస్. ఎట్లేషన్ కంపెనీ గురించి అంటే ఇది కూడా వన్స్ అగైన్ నెట్వర్కింగ్ అగైన్. సో, దేర్ వాస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ మై ఫ్రెండ్స్ హూ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇంటర్న్డ్ ఎట్ ఎట్లేషన్.
ఓహ్!
సో, he posted about his experience on LinkedIn, and I was very curious. I pinged him like, "What is this about? What did you learn about their work culture and the compensation that they're offering?" So I was really like surprised to hear the perks which Atlassian is offering. So I really wanted to like get an opportunity over there, and that's when I came across a hiring post that so there's this woman in tech event which was organized by Girl Script Foundation. సో, వాళ్ళు ఏం చేశారు అంటే, ఎట్లేషన్‌తో పార్ట్నర్‌షిప్ అయ్యి ఒక కోడింగ్ కంటెస్ట్ లాంటిది కండక్ట్ చేశారు. దిస్ హ్యాపెండ్ లైక్ ద అప్లికేషన్ ప్రాసెస్ హ్యాపెండ్ ఇన్ around September 2022. So the portal was open for like a week or so, and it got around 30,000 plus registrations. సో అప్లై చేశాను, అండ్ అగైన్ నవంబర్ మిడ్‌వే ఆ టైంలో కోడింగ్ టెస్ట్ ఒకటయింది. దే వర్ లైక్ 3 క్వెషన్స్, అండ్ 3 క్వెషన్స్ కూడా లైక్ మీడియం, సారీ, there were 4 questions. Uh, all the 4 questions are like, the first one is easy and the other 2 are medium and the last one is hard. So I was able to like answer or like solve all the 4 questions, and I was actually expecting a interview call as well from them. సో కోడింగ్ టెస్ట్ అయిన ఒక జస్ట్ 1 వీక్‌లోనే నాకు ఇంకొక మెయిల్ వచ్చింది. ఇలా కంగ్రాట్స్, యూ హావ్ యాక్చువల్లీ లైక్ క్రాక్ ది ఫస్ట్ రౌండ్. సో వి వాంటెడ్ టు ప్రొసీడ్ టు నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్స్ అని చెప్పి. అప్పుడు ద థింగ్ దట్ ఐ లవ్డ్ ద మోస్ట్ ఈస్, వాళ్ళు కోడింగ్ టెస్ట్ అవ్వగానే జనరల్లీ ఏ కంపెనీస్ అన్నా కూడా ఇంటర్‌వ్యూస్‌కి నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ వెళ్ళిపోతారు. బట్ వాళ్ళు అది చేయలేదు. వాళ్ళు ఒక ఈవెంట్ లాంటిది కండక్ట్ చేశారు. వాళ్ళ కంపెనీని ఇంట్రొడ్యూస్ చేసుకున్నారు. ఒకవేళ మేము ఆ కంపెనీలో వర్క్ చేస్తే అక్కడ మా ఆ వర్క్ కల్చర్ అన్నది ఎలా ఉంటుందనేది చెప్పారు. అండ్ దే ఆర్ లైక్ the their welcome is like totally nice. So that's how it went. వాళ్ళు ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ అవి కూడా లైక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్‌లో ఏం ఎక్స్‌పెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు అని చెప్పి మొత్తం అంతా క్లియర్‌గా ఒక మీటింగ్ ద్వారా చెప్పారు. అండ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ మళ్ళీ నవంబర్ స్టార్టింగ్ ఆ టైంలో అయింది. దేర్ వర్ 3 రౌండ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్. ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ కోడింగ్ రౌండ్. There was just one coding question. However, that coding question got extended. And the second round is system design, and the third one is HR round.
ఓకే. సో, ఆ 3 రౌండ్స్ క్రాక్ చేసిన తర్వాత నీకు జాబ్ ఇదంతా సెక్యూర్.
Yes, and the best part is like all the 3 rounds were on the same day, and
వావ్!
ఇంటర్వ్యూ అయిన ఆ ఆ నైటే నాకు మెయిల్ కూడా వచ్చేసింది. లైక్ కంగ్రాచ్యులేషన్స్ ఆన్ క్రాకింగ్ ద
సింగిల్ డే
జాబ్ అని
అంతా.
చెప్పి.
3
యెస్,
రౌండ్స్
యెస్.
అంతా.
ఆల్ ద ఆల్ ద 3 రౌండ్స్, అండ్ ఆల్సో uh, the news that I cracked this, and this happened in on November 4th.
నవంబర్ 4థ్. ఐ మీన్
Yeah.
ఇట్స్ సో ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్. ఐ మీన్ చాలా కంపెనీస్ అసలు ఒక రౌండ్ ఈ రోజు అవుతది. తర్వాత
Yes,
ఇంకో 1
yes,
మంత్ తర్వాత ఇంకో రౌండ్. ఆ
yes,
రిజల్ట్ వచ్చి మళ్ళీ ఎప్పుడో వస్తది. జాయినింగ్
y-
డేట్ మళ్ళీ ఇంకొకసారి.
yes, yes.
సో, జాయినింగ్ డేట్ ఎప్పుడు ఈశ్వరి?
Joining date వచ్చేసి July 23rd.
జులై 23. ఓకే.
Yes.
ఓన్లీ నువ్వు అట్లాసియన్ అప్లై చేసావా? ఇంకేదైనా కంపెనీస్ కూడా అప్లై చేసావా?
Yes,
Principal.
like I mentioned already, Morgan Stanleyలో లైక్ ఇంటర్న్‌షిప్ చేశాను కాబట్టి ఆ ఆఫర్ కూడా ఉంది. లైక్ ఈ ఇంటర్న్‌షిప్స్ వల్ల లైక్ యూజ్ ఏంటి అంటే ఒకవేళ మనం మన పెర్ఫార్మన్స్ కనుక నచ్చింది అంటే దే విల్ ఆల్సో ఆఫర్ యూ ఫుల్ టైమ్ జాబ్. సో
Yeah.
సో మోర్గన్ స్టాన్లీలో కూడా జాబ్ ఆఫర్ ఉంది. అండ్ apart from that, currently I'm working in Amazon, so we'll have to see.
అండ్ ఇంకొకటి చాలా మంది అడుగుతున్నారేంటంటే, నాకు కోడింగ్ కంపల్సరీ కావాలా? ఐ మీన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద బేసిక్ స్కిల్ ఫర్ కోడింగ్? ఐ మీన్ ఇప్పుడు చాలా మంది ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్స్ ఉన్నారు, సెకండ్ ఇయర్స్ ఉన్నారు. ఐ మీన్
Mm.
నాకు తెలిసినందుకు ఇంకా స్టార్ట్ చేసి ఉండరు. ఐ మీన్ స్టిల్
Yeah.
దేర్ ఎక్స్‌ప్లోరింగ్ స్టేజ్‌లో ఉన్నారు ఈళ్ళందరూ.
Yes.
సో
Yes.
వాళ్ళకి ఏంటి అడ్వైస్ ఇస్తావు? ఐ మీన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ లాంగ్వేజ్ యూ వాంట్ దెమ్ టు లెర్న్?
Okay. Basically, what I'd suggest is first go with C language. C language అన్నది మనకి అసలు బేసిక్స్ అన్నది నేర్పిస్తుంది. సో, సి నేర్చుకున్నాక ప్లీజ్ జస్ట్ డోంట్ స్టాప్ దేర్. గో విత్ ఎనీ వన్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఎయిదర్ సి ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఆర్ పైథాన్. So, once you are like comfortable with that language, then start studying data structures, concepts, and so basically when you learn about a certain topic, let's not stop there and try out to like few problems related to that topic. సో ప్యారలీ చదువుతూ మీరు కోడింగ్ ఆ స్పెసిఫిక్ టాపిక్ మీద చేస్తే మీకు ఇంకా గుర్తుంటుంది.
సో ఓకే. అండ్ ఇంకోటి ఐ మీన్ క్వెషన్ ఒకటొచ్చింది. విత్ కోడింగ్ స్కిల్స్ ఎనీ కమ్యూనికేషన్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఇస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ మ్యామ్ అని.
Yes, obviously, communication skill is like one of the most important part as well. So, like even when the HR round is basically for that, they see what how the candidate behavior is, and also how the way that she or he is able to convey their thoughts. So basically, when you get into a team, ultimately you have to like communicate your strategies, right, with one another. So for that, the basic skill is communication. So that's what they expect in HR.
నీ స్కిల్స్‌కే అనుకుంటా. వన్ డేలోనే యూ గాట్ ద రిజల్ట్ కూడా. జనరల్‌గా అలా అవ్వదు కదా! అక్కడ.
Uh, yeah, but this is a different, like this. Yeah, it's good.
ఐ మీన్ వాట్ ఇస్ ద ప్రాబబిలిటీ ఏంటి? ఎంతమంది అసలు అప్లై చేస్తే ఎంతమందికొచ్చింది ఈ అట్లేషన్ షో?
ఓకే. లైక్ ఐ మెన్షన్ వాళ్ళు ఒక ఈవెంట్ లాంటిది కండక్ట్ చేశారు అని చెప్పాను కదా!
హ్మ్.
అందులో మాకు చెప్పిందేంటంటే దే గాట్ అరౌండ్ 30,000 ప్లస్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్స్ విచ్ ఈవెన్ దే డిడ్ంట్ ఎక్స్‌పెక్ట్. అండ్ ఇన్ that meeting was attended by around 300 members. And finally, the finalists are like 15 to 30 మెంబర్స్. లైక్ కొంతమందికి అంటే ఫోర్త్ ఇయర్ చదివే వాళ్ళందరికీ ఫుల్ టైమ్ ఆఫర్ చేశారు. థర్డ్ ఇయర్ చదివే వాళ్ళకి ఇంటర్న్‌షిప్ ఆఫర్ చేశారు.
సో 30,000 క్యాండిడేట్స్‌లో ఓన్లీ 15 క్యాండిడేట్స్
యాహ్!
గాట్ ఫైనలిస్ట్.
యాహ్!
వావ్! సో ద రేషియో ఇట్స్ సంథింగ్ వెరీ డ్రాస్టిక్ చేంజ్. సో ఐ మీన్ లింక్డ్ఇన్ సీ హౌ ఈశ్వర్‌ప్రియ ఎలా లింక్డ్ఇన్ వాడింది కనెక్షన్‌కి. లింక్డ్ఇన్ నుంచి షీ అప్రోచ్ అండ్ లింక్ దొరికింది. అక్కడి నుంచి స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ ఐ మీన్ ఇట్స్ లైక్ సంథింగ్ ఏదో రాసి పెట్టినట్టు చాలా నీట్‌గా జరిగింది జర్నీ గూడా. సో నైస్. ఐ మీన్ వాట్ ఈస్ నీ సజెషన్ ఏంటి ఈశ్వర్‌ప్రియ టు జూనియర్స్? ఐ మీన్
ఓకే.
ఇప్పుడు
ఇట్స్ నెవర్
నువ్వు
టూ
ఆల్రెడీ
లేట్.
ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్, సెకండ్ ఇయర్స్ కాబట్టి సో వాళ్ళకి ఏం చెప్దాం అనుకుంటున్నావు?
Okay, it's always never too late to start anything. So, even though if it's third years, let's just start from now itself. Like, uh, ge- uh, first thing is like develop your basic skills. Computer science, like coding అనే కాకుండా కొన్ని కోర్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ బీఎడ్ ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్స్ డేటాబేస్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ సిస్టమ్ ఇవి కూడా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో మీరు ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ ఏమన్నా అటెండ్ అయితే you can expect questions from these as well. So make sure that apart from coding you are good with these concepts as well. And so if at all you want to start with a programming language, and once you feel like you are comfortable it at that coding language, just go to data structures and algorithms, try learning new concepts and try applying that uh, to different problems, be it hacker rank, lead code, or hacker earth. There are many different platforms. So and also make sure that you are consistent with that. Just plan yourself, like for a day I must be solving at least 2 or 3 problems. సో ఈ విధంగా మీరు ప్లాన్ చేసుకుంటూ, అండ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది బెటర్ థింగ్ టు డూ ఇస్, లైక్ కోడింగ్ అన్నది ఇండివిజువల్గా చేయకుండా ఒక గ్రూప్గా చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది. ఒక ప్రాబ్లమ్ని మీరు ఒకలా ఆలోచిస్తే వేరే వాళ్ళు వేరేగా ఆలోచిస్తారు. సో వెన్ you do it along with a group, you get to know different approaches for a similar problem. So even in the interviews, the interviewer expects you to think in different ways. So even in interviews you start with a naive approach and then you optimize it in a సో మీకు ఈ గ్రూప్గా కోడింగ్ చేయడం వల్ల ఇలాంటిది చాలా యూజ్ అవుతుంది. Yeah, and apart from that, just networking, keep applying. Just don't think that you only want a internship in this specific company. Just whatever it is, be it a startup, be it a MNC, just apply for it.
There's a question, Ishwarya.
Yeah, sure.
Python slow, better to go with Java or CPP for placements antunaruga. So if I start with Python, shall I go with Python?
Okay. సో ఈ స్లో అండ్ ఫాస్ట్ అనేది ప్లేస్మెంట్స్‌కి యాక్చువల్లీ యూజ్ అవ్వదు. మీరు ఒకవేళ కాంపిటీటివ్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ వైపు వెళ్తే, అప్పుడు మీరు ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ స్పెసిఫిక్‌గా చూజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. జనరల్లీ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది కాంపిటీటివ్ ప్రోగ్రామర్స్ గో విత్ సి ప్లస్ ప్లస్ బికాస్ ద ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ ఈస్ much better and faster. However, in placements, they generally don't expect a specific programming language. So yeah, whatever you feel comfortable with, it's better to go with that.
There's one more question. Which platforms are good for learning coding? Which is the best one?
Okay, in my case, I started with HackerRank. So there are filters if you observe there. There's easy, medium, and hard, and advanced, right? So basically, it's better to go with easy ones, and keep solving the easy problems until you feel like comfortable with solving problems. And also, once you solve a problem, just don't skip to the next one. Go to the discussions tab, check out the different strategies of other people as well, and also check out the editorial tab in the hacker rank. See how the way they solve the problem. Maybe అంటే మీరు ఒక అప్రోచ్లో వెళ్ళి ఉండొచ్చు, అండ్ అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఇట్స్ కరెక్ట్, బట్ ఆల్సో ఇట్స్ గుడ్ టు నో ఆప్టిమైజ్డ్ అప్రోచ్. సో అందుకని మీరు డిస్కషన్ ట్యాబ్కి అలాగే ఎడిటోరియల్ ట్యాబ్కి వెళ్ళి వేరే ఆన్సర్స్ కూడా చూడడం బెటర్. అండ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్ అంటే different don't stick to a single platform. Just explore new platforms as well. మీరు ఒకవేళ బిగినర్స్ అయితే ఐ సజెస్ట్ హ్యాకర్ ర్యాంక్. బట్ వన్స్ యూ అంటే ఒకసారి మీకు ఆ ఫ్లో వచ్చింది అంటే మీరు హ్యాకర్ ర్యాంక్ నుండి లీడ్ కోడ్కి వెళ్తే బెటర్. లైక్ ప్లేస్మెంట్ స్పెసిఫిక్గా ఉంటుంది లీడ్ కోడ్ అయితే. సో it basically depends on you. If you are like comfortable enough with the easy problems, then you can go to lead code and start practicing over there.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. ఇంకో క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చింది. ఆల్రెడీ మనం మాట్లాడుకున్నాం ఇందాక ఇది. ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ రిపీట్. Ma'am, now I'm
Yes.
studying second year CSE, but still didn't learn any languages. Will you tell any platform for coding to learn from basics itself?
Okay, so in order to learn, there are different platforms. So it basically depends on you again. మీరు యూట్యూబ్ ట్యుటోరియల్స్ నుండి చదవచ్చు, లేకపోతే లైక్ నేర్చుకోవచ్చు, ఆర్ దేర్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో రిటర్న్ ట్యుటోరియల్స్. లైక్ యూ కెన్ యూస్ గీక్స్ ఫర్ గీక్స్, ట్యుటోరియల్స్ పాయింట్, జావా టీ పాయింట్ యాజ్ వెల్. సో దీస్ త్రీ ఆర్ ద like ultimate ones. You can learn many things just from these three. And also there's YouTube tutorials, and apart from this, like I mentioned, Coursera courses unnai, and inka Coursera courses, however they are paid, so it again depends on you. Like if you want, you can go for a paid course, or if at all you, if you are just interested in learning that topic, and if you are not interested in any other certifications, then you can go with this EDX platform. uh, మీరు ఏదైనా కాన్సెప్ట్ నేర్చుకోవాలి అంటే యూ కెన్ జస్ట్ గో త్రూ ద వీడియోస్. హవెవర్ మీకు ఆ సర్టిఫికేషన్ కావాలి అంటే అప్పుడు మీరు పే చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. బట్ సిన్స్ యూ ఆర్ ఓకే విత్ జస్ట్ లెర్నింగ్, ఇట్స్ బెటర్ టు గో విత్ ది అన్పెయిడ్ వర్షన్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్.
There's one more question. Can you explain about projects, like where do them and what projects should I do?
ఓకే. సో బిగినర్స్‌కి అయితే దే జనరల్లీ ఎక్స్‌పెక్ట్ ఫుల్ స్టాక్ రిలేటెడ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్. మీరు ఏదన్నా టాపిక్ తీసుకోండి. లైక్ హ్మ్, బీ ఇట్ a general one like a banking system, or some games also are like good. Maybe something like a maze running game, etc. లైక్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ అన్నది మీ మీకు ఏది ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంటే అది చేయండి. The ultimate thing is you have to learn something from that, and it should be something useful.
So, it should be, I mean, is there any particular website, I mean, for beginners, to learn only projects?
Only projects.
Mm.
So it depends on the tech stack that you are looking into. Like
Yeah, for
in my case, yeah. Please continue.
yeah, I mean, for example, like in full stack development, I mean, there are
Okay.
questions. So, for full stack developers, what kind of, only for projects?
Okay. సో నేను ఫుల్ స్టాక్ డెవలప్‌మెంట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఒకటి చేశాను. అది నేర్చుకోవడం కోసం అయితే నేను యుడెమీ కోర్స్ ఒకటి చేశాను. ఏంజెలీనా అని చెప్పి
Mm.
ఒక
July.
ఆమె, యాహ్! సో, ఐ've డన్ హర్ కోర్స్ అండ్ దెన్ ఐ've లెర్న్డ్ ఆల్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్స్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ఫుల్ స్టాక్ డెవలప్‌మెంట్,
Okay.
స్పెసిఫికల్లీ రియాక్ట్ జేఎస్ అండ్ నోడ్ జేఎస్. అండ్ దాన్ని ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేయడం కోసం నేను ఒక బేసిక్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లాంటిది తీసుకొని, అండ్ ఐ జస్ట్ అప్లైడ్ ఆల్ ద థింగ్స్ దట్ ఐ లెర్న్డ్ ఇన్ దట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్.
Okay. There's one more question. Which language is more comfortable for beginner level?
Language అన్నది వన్స్ అగైన్ ఇట్ టోటలీ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ యూ. లైక్ ఇఫ్ యూ ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ ఇఫ్ ఫర్ అ సింపుల్ వన్, ఐ సజెస్ట్ go with Python. However, if you are already familiar with C, then it's better to go with C++, because between C and C++, there aren't many, different things. Almost both of them are like a little similar. The only thing is C++ has many other modules which helps you in, rather than writing code from scratch, it has a default, I mean inbuilt functions which you can simply use. So once again, if you wanted something easy, then go with Python. However, if you have a little knowledge on C, then you can go with C++. Java is once again a different programming language. However, you can even go with Java, but it's not a beginner level. That I must mention.
So there's one more question. Ma'am, I'm facing problems solving problems in DSA, especially from topics like grid algorithms. How to become comfortable in that?
Yeah. Like even in the beginning stages, like greedy and the recursion and the dynamic programming, I am literally scared of all these three things. There's someone called as uh, Striver. So I went through his YouTube videos, especially his DP playlist is very popular. So his videos helped me with the dynamic programming. And for greedy algorithms, there is no specific playlist or any sort of tutorial. The only thing is practice. Just try out different greedy problems, and you can set a filter, be it in hacker rank or lead code, and then try solving different problems. If just మీరు ఒక టైం పెట్టుకోండి ఒక ప్రాబ్లమ్కి, లైక్ 30 minutes or 40 minutes అని చెప్పి, ఒకవేళ ఈ టైం లోపు సాల్వ్ చేయకపోతే దెన్ గో టు డిస్కషన్స్. అండ్ if at all you are not able to like solve it even from the discussions, then go to solution. So I mean solution tab.
So next question. Scalar review. I think that's a course.
స్కేలార్ కోర్స్ అయితే నేనేమి తీసుకోలేదు. బట్ ఐ వాస్ అ మోడరేటర్ ఓవర్ దేర్. లైక్ స్కేలార్ హ్యాస్ అ డిస్కార్డ్ సర్వర్ అండ్ I was a mentor over there. Like people in that server keep posting different questions related to development and also resume reviews. So I helped them with that, but I'm not sure about the courses of Scalar.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
One more thing to your resume.
Okay.
Next, how can I improve the DSA?
Once again, it's consistent practice.
Next, are there any specific concepts we need to prepare in DSA?
Okay, let me say this. Don't stick to specific topics, okay? Like, learn all the topics in DSA. All of them are very much important. However, if you are like aiming for product-based companies, then the most important things that come into picture are dynamic programming and graphs. So you need to be good at this if you want to like crack the big product-based companies like MNCs and all.
Mhm. And this is something you should answer. With
How
determination, motivation, you have to tell the story.
How were you able to achieve your goals? Okay, I have an elder brother, like I mentioned. He's pretty much successful with his life. So that's one. And apart from that, whenever I feel demotivated, I go through different posts on LinkedIn. Like I see some ex person getting placements or internship opportunities in some different companies. And like in my first year, I was surprised. Like, how can a single person get so many opportunities? Like, why can't I get it? And that's the sort of motivation that I took. If someone did it, why can't I?
That's very good motivation. I know whenever you feel demotivated, you go into LinkedIn. But what we all do is just go to Instagram and waste our more time in that. So, guys, this is a tip you should learn. Whenever you feel demotivated, go to LinkedIn. And LinkedIn also, one more tip is just connect with everybody.
Yes,
After
exactly.
connecting only, you will get the connections. Otherwise, it's not like a friend because you should accept me, then I'll accept. No, just whoever you feel like they're doing something, just keep clicking connect with them.
Yeah.
And let's go next question. Says how could you tell? Please tell roadmap to guideware.
I'm sorry, guideware.
Yeah, then I didn't get.
I'm not familiar with this guideware. I'm sorry. If you can elaborate more, maybe.
Yeah. Let's go to the next question. What are the computer science subjects we should go through?
Okay, like I mentioned, firstly, it's operating systems, and apart from operating systems, there's database management. You can definitely expect at least one to two questions, two SQL queries as well in interviews. So it's better to be good with SQL queries. And apart from that, generally, very rarely people touch questions from networking or the computer architecture.
Okay. Okay. Next question. Is UX design a good career?
Okay, once again, like it depends on you. If you like designing, if you want to like work with all the wireframes and all, if you are very good at imagination, then UX design would be really a good career actually. Like even the UX designers will be given a good compensation. So yes,
Yeah.
you can.
But the creativity, it should be very, very much. So it's
Yes.
up to you again. Next question. I'm interested in machine learning currently. I'm learning DSA. Without knowing any knowledge about any projects, can I move to learn ML? Or I need to gain some knowledge about projects by learning web development?
Okay. So it depends on the internship or job opportunities that you would like to like apply to. For example, let's say if you are looking specifically into ML roles, then obviously having projects related to ML would definitely give you a add on to your resume. In that case, you can like go with machine learning. However, if you are like specifically going into web development, then projects related to web development would be good. However, I'd rather suggest to like first master all the DSA concepts well, and then go with web development, and then you can proceed to learning machine learning.
Says I have applied for the Samsung Prism student program, but what can we do in it?
Okay, so basically, after the application process, maybe after like 3 to 4 months or so, you will be approached by the Samsung company itself. They'll be sharing a hacker rank. I'm sorry, not hacker rank. They'll be sharing a coding test link with you. There will be like 3 to 4 questions, and like 1 to 2 hours of time. So you have to like solve it as soon as possible, and once that's done, like the top 15 students will be like assigned with different projects, and also there will be a mentor who will be helping you in doing the project.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I think this is the question. Got to know that guideware a product of Atlassian. I think
Oh,
it's included.
guide. Okay. No, I'm not familiar with the guideware, but I'm familiar with Jira, Confluence, and Bitbucket.
Next, which area in computer science can I be able to concentrate on for me to become a data scientist?
Okay. I'm not really like the correct person to suggest this, because I myself have never explored the data science stream. So maybe I'll get back to you like in some way. There must be a WhatsApp group, right? So I'll
Uh,
ping you. I have a friend who's like totally into this data science. I'll get details from her and I'll let you know in the WhatsApp group.
Next, what else should we learn apart from coding, ma'am?
Okay, like I mentioned, coding is one part, networking is other part, and apart from this, it's better to be active either in some clubs or maybe some other communities. And apart from this, like try giving different contests on different coding platforms, be a part of hackathons, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yes. Ma'am, I'm second year student. Is it better to learn cloud computing or DevOps either than full stack course?
Please, let's not go into those topics, because once you get into a job or internship, you would definitely be learning all the cloud computing and DevOps. That's for sure. I can guarantee it, because like before my internships, I didn't even know that cloud computing actually like exists. I just know that term, but in my Morgan Stanley internship itself, I got to know about different concepts in it, and I also got the chance to work in it. And moreover, if you alone try to explore that, I'm sure that you will be like stuck with something. In that case, someone must be able to like help you out. Rather than that, full stack is something, it's a common stream. You can find help from many different platforms, so it's better to go with full stack course.
Nice. Next, ma'am, as you said, master DSA, then go to web development, then go to ML. If I go to web, do I need to learn full stack or just go front end is enough?
Hmm. Actually, it's better to go with full stack, because most of the companies generally are expecting backend currently. So, and also backend is actually interesting. Like all the concepts that you learned in DSA, you can apply all of those in backend development. So, it's better to go with full stack.
Good suggestion. Man is required to learn all Node.js and Node Express, JavaScript, TypeScript, Angular.
No, 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 no. You just have to like learn the basic concepts of it, and then jump into any project. Just select a random topic, and then try to create something out of. I mean, out of your imagination, and then use all the concepts that you learned, apply it in your project.
Next, since my application has been accepted, but I haven't got any coding link, so I think this was Samsung.
Yeah, generally they do take a little, I mean, like a long time to get back. So, I guess you can actually approach the person who shared the coding link with you. In my case, it's I got the link from placement officer itself, like someone from Triple E department. So, you can just mail them. Like, you must have got the information from some mail, right? So you can like reply to that mail itself, or you can approach the placement officer.
Ma'am, what are your skills and projects other than web development? She has told a lot, and you're asking the same question. How can we apply to Samsung Prism?
Okay, Samsung Prism is it's a on-campus opportunity. So Samsung has tied up with many colleges, and Andhra University is one of it. So, like our placement officer itself shared all the details related to Samsung Prism. So unless Samsung has a partnership with your college, you cannot apply to that opportunity.
We would like to see your resume, Ishwari ma'am. I think it must
Yeah,
be on
sure.
LinkedIn, so everyone should follow her on LinkedIn. So in order to get resume, am I right?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So I think that's a lot of questions. I mean, everyone like combined and he gave. I think the questionnaire time is done. Yeah. So it's a wonderful session, Ishwar Priya. I mean, with a lot, chala opikతో ప్రతిదీ ఆన్సర్ చేసాం. I mean, it's very good session. Like everyone has learned many things from you. I mean, beginners నేర్చుకున్నారు, moderators నేర్చుకున్నారు, అందరూ what exactly internships any. So it was like a perfect webinar today's. And as you told, uh, mainly apart from the coding skills, you need to have connections. And
Yeah.
with connections and simple clubs any. సో అందరూ కూడా కమ్యూనిటీస్ ఏం కావాలన్నా సరే వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ ఉంది కదా ఆల్రెడీ మీరు ఏదైతే ఉన్నారో ఈవెంట్స్ అన్ని ఆ ఈవెంట్స్ గ్రూప్ లో కెన్ మెసేజెస్ సో మేము క్లబ్ లింక్స్ అన్ని షేర్ చేస్తాం కెన్ డైరెక్ట్ గా మీరు రిజిస్టర్ అయిపోండి అండ్ కోడింగ్ స్కిల్స్ ఎక్కువ కోడింగ్ ఛాలెంజెస్ అన్నా కావాలి ఐ మీన్ వాట్ ఈశ్వరి ప్రియ సెడ్ సో సో కోడింగ్ ఛాలెంజెస్ కూడా ఎడిమోలో కూడా వీఆర్ స్టార్టింగ్ సో ఎవ్రీ మంత్ యాక్చువల్లీ మేము స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం సో ఈ ఏప్రిల్లో కూడా ఫ్రమ్ ఏప్రిల్ 20th వీఆర్ స్టార్టింగ్ యాక్చువల్లీ 30-day కోడింగ్ ఛాలెంజ్ సో ఎవ్రీ డే టు ప్రాక్టీస్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ సేమ్ ఆన్ డిస్కౌట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ అండ్ అస్ వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్స్ సో ఎవరైతే ఇప్పుడు నేను స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారు ఫ్రమ్ బిగినర్స్ మేము పెడుతున్నాము so you can start registering from now at least, and it's absolutely for free. So we are not charging anything. So it's a coding challenge, and at the end of the 30 days coding challenge, make certificates code ostai if you do consistently all the 30 days. This is a clause. It depends upon your interest. So thank you so much, Ishwar Priya, ni OPK, and congrats again once again. No, you got like out of 30,000 applications, 15 days, not at all a small number. So you got it. Congratulations and wish you all a happy future. And thank
Thank you,
you
sir.
for joining the webinar and thank you for giving us your time.
Thank you for this opportunity, sir.
Yeah. So thank you everyone. See you on the next week with another guest. Bye. So this is it, guys. We'll meet you on next week with another guest. Let's hopefully see the future. So thank you, guys. Bye bye.